Hi, I'm Yana, and we're doing Lit Circles, and I have read the first 15 pages of No Talking. And I've gotten to know a little bit of the characters so far. And so far, I think the main characters is a guy named Dave Packer. He was in 5th grade. He is something he likes to call of his 4th hour of no talking. And so Dave was just any other normal kid, and then, he never talked to anybody because I'll get to the reason why he didn't talk. So he didn't talk to anybody because, he was starting off doing a social studies project with Lindsay. I'll get to the name real quick. I can't remember. It ends with a B. I think it's Lindsay Berger. I'll find it. I will. Well, I can't find it. Maybe I'll find it later. Anyway, Dave, Liz, and Lindsay were supposed to do a project on India. Just some basic facts. All that stuff. It doesn't have to be like a big thing. And Dave, when it was his turn to start talking, he started coughing and coughing and coughing. And he wouldn't stop. Anytime he would try to open his mouth, he kept coughing, like coughing to me, in the book. So then I thought, I kind of thought I found a signpost as well, but that's later on, and the reason why is that he wouldn't talk because when he coughed and coughed, he read about Gandhi for the Indian social studies test, and he heard that
Hey kiddos,
Gandhi...
give me 5, hold on. If you're recording, you always ignore me. You just keep talking over my giving 5s and everyone else's. So if you're recording, please ignore me.
And
don't forget that in this class,
that
it's reading time, so you don't have the choice. You keep going, Anna. You're fine, sweetheart.
Okay.
You guys, you don't have
And
the
so
choice
that
to be
Gandhi
skipped.
was,
the only time you can't read is when you're on the computer.
He really liked Gandhi once he read more about him, like over and over and over again. And he learned more about it. And
kiddos, are you very clear that you're making sure that everyone gets the equal amount of
Gandhi
reading
didn't talk.
throughout the days?
He speak his words to get the English just out of Indian
My brain and my mind is like nothing for that person. Do you get me? I know you have to do computer stuff, but make sure you're switching it so that I get your attention.
Gandhi also didn't talk. He didn't talk at all for a while, and to clear his mind and get more into it and think more about that stuff, and that's what Dave wanted to do. And I thought, that my signpost was Words of the Wiser. When you're reading and the character who's probably older and lots wiser takes a main character aside and gives serious advice. So I thought Gandhi did it like he meant to give that information to the whole world. But I think Dave kind of liked to think of it to himself, and I like it. And Dave also did not talk, and it just happened during lunch that Dave did not talk at all. And then I've read till that I've known a little bit about Lindsay because in the lunchroom he heard her talking. And she's got a very sharp, loud mouth kind of sort of voice. And maybe Dave thought maybe I stopped talking during the lunchtime, that he did it because he's a loudmouth or something, but he kind of took it from Gandhi's words to me. And that's what I kind of understood in the book. And then he heard Lindsay talking about a new sweater that she had, and then he couldn't stop getting her out of her mind because she just keeps talking and talking, and he hears her. And then after a while, he kind of like, when he's quiet, he can hear other people's conversations and, just do all that stuff where when you're doing it, you just really figure out what they're talking about in their conversations. And then Lindsay kept talking and talking, and he did not like it. So he went up to her and said, one second, I'll find the page. Okay. He said, I bet if you had to shut up for 5 minutes, the top of your head would explode like a volcano from all the hot gas that usually comes out of your mouth when you talk and talk and talk and you never stop talking. Yeah, that's what I said to you. And so then Lindsay was kind of all like mad at him, and I haven't read to that, and I kind of learned that Lindsay's a little bit of a bragger, opinion, like she gives her opinion a lot and a lot. She is a loudmouth, and she just sometimes can say stuff that doesn't need to be said out loud. And that was so far what I have about no talking for the first 15 pages. So this is day 1. Bye.